I'm Tash from the Mona Gym and welcome to our YouTube channel's cooking show. I absolutely love sweets. So today I want to talk you through one of the very super easy, simple ways that you can make a muffin base and then also create your own from there going forward. All you need for this is a banana, and this is a perfect time to really utilize a super ripe almost overripe banana as well, like you'd be making banana bread. A nut butter of your choice. I prefer to choose cashew spread or cashew nut butter because it's that little bit more blander in flavor, so it doesn't overtake the muffin itself. If you love peanut butter, go ahead, stick to your peanut butter loving muffins, that's fine. I like this one best. 2 eggs, so 2 little eggs, and then we're gonna have baking powder to make them grow nice and plump. And then you don't actually have to, this 4 ingredients is enough to make a muffin, but I love to add a tablespoon of almond meal just to make it that little bit more breadier and muffiny in its texture rather than omelette-y, which it sometimes can be with just egg and banana. I've also popped here on the side some cocoa powder or cacao powder that I bought from Flannery's. This is a little bit of an addition, and I'm going to show you how you can mix and match it, make it fun for people at home, make it fun for your kids, and add that variety to the base. Number 1, let's grab your banana. So with every single banana, if you're going to use a full banana, it is 2 eggs. If you want to half the ingredients to make less, half a banana, 1 egg. Okay, so we'll add that whole banana in there. We'll crack in our 2 eggs. And then we'll go for our nut butter spread. I always go for 2. So again, if you're gonna make half of it, half a banana, 1 egg, 1 tablespoon of nut butter, we'll add 2 tablespoons into this mix. Keep it nice and center so that when you flip it, it's not too crazy. Then you've got your baking powder to finish off with. So I usually kind of just sprinkle this, but if we want to kind of get a bit of a measurement, about half a teaspoon, add that on in there. Then chuck in that little bit of the almond meal. Pop the lid on top of your blender or NutriBullet it. The higher speed, the better, because it will really get it mixing up. Then we'll let that kind of drop down to the edge. We'll chuck it on. 15, 20 seconds. Once it's nice and smooth, you can even go through sometimes and take the edges off if they've got stuck, like the nut butter or anything like that, but I'm not going to be too fussed on it. We'll take that out, and then what we're going to do is get a muffin tray prepared. So you can either butter it up or use ghee or just kind of some spray oils to just kind of give it that nice little bit of protection from sticking. And then we're going to set it up. What I want to do to demonstrate to you how to add different flavors is that we'll make 2 of the standard flavor, just not too full, maybe just before the top. And then that little bit that's left over, I'm actually going to pop that cacao powder or just a teaspoon's worth back into here. And it's up to you whether you want to chuck this back onto the blender or just kind of stir it through yourself with a whisk. So you can pop that whisk in there and just kind of stir it up. So at least it gets that cacao powder through, and then this way you also have a chocolate variety. Now where you can get super fun with this with kids is from here you can get fresh berries, frozen berries, sprinkle them on top. You can even pop a bit of protein powder in there, but just watch out with that because protein powder can suck up the consistency as well, so it can make it a little bit drier. Now we're going to have 2 that's going to be for our chocolate base. And then that will build up nicely as our chocolate muffin. And then if you've got kids, chocolate drops to make it that extra chocolatey. You can even use the basic base to make like chocolate chip muffins. Anything that they're going to love and their flavors, their favorite flavors, you can always mix and match it. Even chocolate with a dark cherry or anything like that. All right. Now that that's ready to go into the oven, we're going to pop it in and we're going to bake it for about 12-15 minutes at 180 degrees, fan forced again. At that 12-minute mark, just double check it, make sure it's nice and spongy at the top, but I'll demonstrate it once it's finished. So now that they're out, I'm just gonna do a little bit of a correction. I said 12 to 15 minutes worth of cooking. It was more like 20 to 25 minutes. So just keep checking it. And like I said before, the top should be quite spongy and come back up, so it shouldn't fall in. And if you put like a toothpick or a fork through it and pull it out from the center, it should come back out clean. So it shouldn't come out with the batter, otherwise it's still not ready. So that's your 2 variations that you can work with, and we're gonna get Sean to taste test it for us. On a scale of 1 to 10, how good is it?
It's very good. It would go really good with a coffee, like a little snack next to maybe a breakfast coffee. I give it a 8.6 out of 10.
Chocolate.
Oh, 2.
Yeah, go for it.
That's really nice. That's more of a standalone muffin. I wouldn't need to couplet that with a coffee. I'm gonna go a 9.2 on the chocolate one.
A great one for the chocolate as well is that if you want to make it a little bit more desserty, is to make yourself even like a raspberry chia jam, or even just pop a little bit of like a sweetener on top, and then you have kind of almost like a muffin bread scone consistency. Thanks guys, I hope you enjoy them. Want to watch more content on our channel? Watch the next video up here, and feel free to subscribe and keep following our channel here.